Hi from Health Videos A-Z.com in Bali and Singapore. This video is about getting calmer, more relaxed, sleeping well, and cutting craving for addictive downer medicines and drugs. A great problem for troubled people is that most common calming medicines are addictive, and there are massive industries worldwide making fortunes out of troubled people by turning them into addicts with addictive downer drinks, medicines, and drugs. The main addictive downers are benzodiazepines, Ambien, Stilnox, addictive painkillers, alcohol, marijuana, and heroin. Addiction causes people to take larger and larger amounts of addictive downers for long periods at high prices, so addictive chemicals are far more profitable for manufacturers, distributors, dealers, and some unscrupulous doctors. We saw people on up to 100 Valium, 12 Xanax, 16 Ambien or Stilnox, and 30 painkiller tablets a day, or up to 6 liters of wine, 30 cans of beer, or large amounts of marijuana or heroin, or up to 25 cups of coffee, 80 cigarettes, large amounts of crystal meth, cocaine, or ecstasy MDMA daily. The four main types of non-addictive calming medicines are 1. Baclofen, a minor tranquilizer, muscle relaxer. 2. Bacnol, which is 80% baclofen powder mixed with 20% low-dose naltrexone powder. 3. Major tranquilizer antipsychotics. And 4. Anticonvulsant mood stabilizers. For the best results, find the right type for your special type of distress by spending 10 or 15 minutes doing the comprehensive What I Want Need checklist at healthvideos.a-z.com. You get an instant report that advises which videos, medicines, and counseling therapy most help the wants and needs you chose high scores for. It's also better and takes much less medicine to stop a distress early than to try to make it go away once it's strong. And for more severe cases, smaller amounts of 2 or 3 medicines often work better than large amounts of one medicine. The benzodiazepines are all addictive, and for years I looked for a non-addictive alternative and couldn't find one. After reading New York cardiologist Dr. Oliver Amerson's excellent book, The End of My Addiction, I found baclofen was the least addictive and best minor tranquilizer, but one of my heroin patients and one codeine alcohol addict took too much baclofen. They stopped taking too much when I added a 3/4 milligram microdose of naltrexone to each 3 milligrams of baclofen. This combination also briefly blocks opiate receptors, cuts craving for alcohol, heroin, and addictive painkillers, and boosts feel-good endorphins production. I called 3 milligrams of baclofen mixed with a 3/4 milligram microdose of naltrexone Bacnol 3 and called double-strength Bacnol 6 and quadruple-strength Bacnol 12. See the Bacnol video at healthvideos.a-z.com. Carry a Bacnol 3 pocket powder medicine dispenser at all times and take 1 to 3 doses on your tongue as soon as needed, then 1 to 3 more doses 4 to 6 hours as needed. You can't do that with addictive medicines like benzos, but with Bacnol there's no danger of addiction. But if you've had heroin, codeine, or addictive painkillers in the previous 2 days, take only single doses of Bacnol 3, at least 1 hour apart until you've had 5 doses. Then take 5 double doses less often as needed, then triple doses if needed. Increase the last dose in the evening by 1 each day up to 8 doses, which contains a 6 milligram low dose of naltrexone. Then stay on whichever evening amount helps you sleep best and feel best next morning, which is usually 4 to 6 doses. That best amount is boosting your endorphin production by 253 to 300%, which makes you feel much better all the next day, so you then need less and less daytime Bacnol. Don't take more than 2 doses of Bacnol 3 or 1 dose of Bacnol 6 per 24 hours per 10 kilograms or 22 pounds of your weight. If that's not strong enough for anxiety, insomnia, post-traumatic stress disorder, paranoia, or voices, add a major tranquilizer antipsychotic such as aripiprazole to the Bacnol. Don't be frightened by the word antipsychotic. Antipsychotics are just stronger, non-addictive tranquilizers. And in more severe cases, adding some stronger medicine to Bacnol works better than taking large amounts of Bacnol or taking the stronger medicine on its own. For irritability, anger, rage, violence, or bipolar highs, if Bacnol alone isn't strong enough, add an anticonvulsant mood stabilizer to the Bacnol, such as carbamazepine CR, gabapentin, or lamotrigine. I developed powder medicine and pocket powder medicine dispensers so people could very conveniently carry their medicines everywhere. Get a pocket powder medicine dispenser and use it like this. You can then take doses in seconds, anytime, anywhere, just when needed on your tongue, where it gives relief in 15 minutes. That cuts suffering, relapses, and the amount of medicine needed. I was a family doctor for 46 years, caring for many people with mental health and addiction problems. Then had a busy drug and alcohol clinic for 5 years where my team and I treated over 5,000 alcoholics and addicts in over 40,000 consultations. We got far better results when we saw addicts early and treated their mental health problems and addictions at the same time, which is called dual diagnosis. We also found the sooner we saw a person after they developed a problem, the quicker and more easily we could help them, the more completely better they got, and the less likely they were to relapse. So I focused on developing ways to avoid waiting lists and to enable troubled people to get help earlier. And what worked best were online videos and checklists, simple self-help mind-body workouts, and powder-on-the-tongue medicines in pocket powder medicine dispensers. See the video, The Fix Suffering Early, Simply and Safely System at healthvideos.com. Please watch this video several times and go to its text at healthvideos.com and click on links of interest. If possible, spend 10 minutes now at healthvideos.com doing the What I Want Need checklist. The checklist instant report explains which videos, medicines, and counseling therapy most help the particular wants and needs for which you chose the highest scores. healthvideos@gmail.com have contact details for suppliers of low-priced pocket powder medicine dispensers worldwide. From international Bali and Singapore, I'm keen to pass on helpful information to distressed people and their carers anywhere in the world. Please leave comments and questions below. Best wishes and good luck from healthvideos.com and the Fix Suffering Early, Simply and Safely system.